Shalom, shalom, shalom to all my brothers and sisters out there in YouTube world. Shalom, shalom, shalom to all my brothers and sisters out there in the real world. This is your big brother, strong, emotionally strong, mentally strong, physically strong. Mr. Justice in Hebrew, that is Zedek. You can call me Zedek also, because it is time for justice. Coming back at you with another video, some knowledge that you can take with you or leave it alone, whatever you want to do with it. But I know it's knowledge that they're not teaching over here in these camps out here, that all of these many different camps they have out there, they're not teaching this, and they're leading Israel to go astray. So, the knowledge. Coming up, we have supposedly coming up, we have a holy day, the Passover. The Passover in the week of unleavened bread. And they teaching in these camps. I think their day is starting on the 22nd, right? So, in their logic, as it is written in Scripture, the 14th day on the first month is the start of the Passover, and then we have the week unleavened bread for those 7 days. So we have to calculate this by the first day of the first month, and they are teaching that the new moon is when the moon is all dark, which would have been on the 8th of April. And so if the new moon, which is the beginning of our month, is when the moon is all dark, then that's the first day, brings us to 22nd, starting our holy day of Passover. But they misunderstand Scripture, or they don't know Scripture, or they're not following Scripture, or they don't read Scripture. Because as it is written in Scripture, the first month, the 14th day. We calculate our months by the new moons. Every new moon is the first of a new month. But they are misunderstood on what day the new moon is, because the new moon is not when the moon is all dark. It is when it is the full moon, when it is all bright, when it is all lit up. That's the first day of our months. Every time we get a new moon, a full moon, that is the new moon. That's the beginning of another month, not when it's all dark. If you go and do your history and look back in the day, they used to be called, when it was all dark, it used to be called Satan's new moon. But they changed it up, just like they changed Jesus from being black to white, just like they changed the day of worship from Saturday to Sunday. This is some more knowledge that they changed. They changed the new moon from the full moon to the moon when it's all dark. So then when you think you're, worshiping the Most High and honoring Him by honoring these holy days, you're still doing it on the wrong days. And if you need verification, go and read in your scripture in Psalms 81:3, where we blow our ram horns for the new moon and the full moon, the day of our festival. The day of our festival. So the new moon is the full moon. It tells you there in Psalms. So you don't have to listen to nobody else tell you what it is. It's actually written in Scripture, so you can go read it yourself. And if anybody tell you that's not referring to, when it says the new moon and the full moon, it's not saying the new moon is the full. It's saying that because it's referring to it as one day, for one, and for two, if it's not referring the full moon, comparing the full moon to the new moon, what other holy day is there that involved the full moon, a full moon that we're going by because of the moon? If it's not referring to the new moon as the full moon in that verse. But anyway, I know they're not teaching this in Scripture on those camps. Please, Israel, wake up. Celebrate the from here on out. Celebrate the Passover and the week of unleavened bread the proper way. It already happened. It's already passed. It's not on the 22nd. 14 days from the full moon, not from the moon when the moon is all dark. Read it in Scripture. Once again, Psalms 81:3. It tells you what we did and what we should do. And all of Israel should wake up so we can celebrate the Most High's holy days when we are supposed to. Just like we keep the Sabbath on Saturday, from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. We do that properly because of the knowledge that's in the book. Do it with the knowledge in the book when it concerns your uh, uh, um, new moons, and celebrate it on the full moon. This is your big brother strong, emotionally strong, mentally strong, physically strong, Mr. Justice, also known in Hebrew as Zedek, because it is time for justice, coming back at you with another video. I hope you like it. Hope you learn. I hope you change. I pray that you do. Peace, love, and blessings.